motherfuckers? Welcome back to another episode of Night Trap Podcast. Today, we are reviewing the new movie, Nicolas Cage movie. So this is a Cage Trap, to be honest. Cage Trap, RENFIELD. I went and saw it last Friday, actually, so almost when it came out. It was a cool experience. Took my daughter, because I've been showing my daughter a bunch of horror movies and stuff like that. I didn't know exactly what it was about. I didn't know exactly much about it, but I'm here to tell you that it's a pretty fucking fun movie, especially to go see it in theaters and shit. So, just think like Underworld, but a little bit more comedic. A lot more comedic, actually, because Underworld's not comedic at all. Maybe like the third one is like that or something. I don't remember, but it's a pretty fucking cool movie, actually. Awkwafina didn't overdo her, her shtick and shit. She was actually pretty decent. She was probably the most normal person in this movie. But, you gotta give it to, Renfield, the guy that played Renfield, fucking badass, and Nicolas Cage acting batshit crazy, which, pun intended, batshit crazy. It was pretty fucking awesome. So, the story of Renfield, basically, and they actually show, I like that part. So, they actually show, like, at the beginning, when Dracula met Renfield for the first time, when Renfield goes to visit Dracula, and they use the footage. I don't know if they use the footage from back then, from the Bela Lugosi movie, or if they reshot it. I think it's just like redone, so they just put Nicolas Cage's face and the actor, I don't know his name, but they just put his face in Renfield, and they show you like kind of how he has been in Dracula's control ever since. We're in present day now. He's kind of realizing that that he's fucking tired of Dracula's fucking enslaving him and shit. So you get it. He's in a toxic relationship with Dracula, basically, but Dracula needs him to bring him food and all that shit. So that's usually what he tells you, the whole story, so that you understand. Oh, I eat bugs. Oh, he needs blood, stuff like that. So pretty normal shit for that. They kind of like make it seem like Renfield wants to get out of this, so he basically becomes kind of a badass. I don't want to spoil too much, but whenever he gets his powers, it's a fucking blood fest, and it's pretty amazing. So go watch this movie for real. It is pretty good. If you want to wait for VOD and shit, that's fine too. But it's a cool fucking movie to watch with friends. Have a few drinks, just enjoy that shit. It was, I went to Flick's Brew House to watch this. It was pretty cool. They did put a bunch of like Dracula stuff beforehand, kind of like at the Alamo. They do that kind of stuff. But it's a cool fucking movie. Nicolas Cage is, you can never miss with that guy, It's a story that was written, I think it was written, or the screenplay, or the comic book by Robert Kirkman, The Walking Dead. So, pretty good fucking story. And it's very comic booky, and it has some cool music, actually. It even had a My Chemical Romance, which was fucking, because they always, how they put vampire, which, I don't know. They should have used, vampires who will never kill you, instead of using the last one, whatever. It would have fucking fit, but how they put vampires with My Chemical Romance. They use that. They used a bunch. The soundtrack's pretty cool, but it's a surprise for me. Wasn't expecting this movie at all. Hadn't seen any shorts. When I saw the shorts on Hulu, like the trailer, I was like, I gotta go see this. So it's a pretty cool movie. I'm gonna give this movie, what do I give it? I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Just the only thing that I don't like that much is the special effects, because they're CGI. But there is a lot of blood, a lot of arm ripping, a lot of cool shit. I'm pretty sure they did do some practical stuff, but the CGI sometimes, when it's like buckets and buckets of blood, it's, and it's like a crime boss movie too, because there's like the mafia's there, then he has to deal with Dracula, then he has to deal with, this cop that's like seeing that he's like a fucking murderer, but like thinks that he's a hero. It's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty cool story. Just fucking go watch it. It's awesome. I even put Nosferatu right here just to, from Super Nintendo, just to fucking get with the theme. But yeah, well that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, 8 out of 10. I give it. Go watch it. It's fucking awesome. But remember, go to all social media at Nitro Podcast, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Remember to click the bell, to click the subscribe button, and to follow the notifications. Next week, we have a fucking podcast, an hour and change podcast with co-owner of Old Cheap Dog, Gus. It was badass. We talk metal. We talk growing up in Juarez, growing up in El Paso. We talk a bunch of shit. Video games. We talk movies. It's pretty cool. So go watch that. Don't miss it. Thank you guys for watching. Go watch RENFIELD. See you on the next one. Later, bitches.